What's up, guys? This is your boy Greg Bullock with another deck profile. This one is of Kevin Levi Davis. He is running dun, da, da, da,
Team
Team
Gohan
Gohan.
Reboot.
Reboot Team Gohan at that.
Reboot.
Very, very powerful. Especially in the best of two, man. Still powerful, man.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it being banned in best of one. I don't care about all that.
But I'll let him take it from here.
All right, guys. So I've had really good success with this deck. I've been playing it for a while. I've tried different builds. I've tried like green blue, and I ended up finding my way to a mono green. So I'm going to get started. The secret rare I chose to play is going to be the ape. The effect that I like to use with it, I rarely ever even play the card as far as like playing it on the board. The effect I use is its combo effect to get rid of anything with barrier. What I try to do if I can, if the game goes that way, is I try to wait till they pour everything they can because they may not know I'm running it. So they pour everything they can into an attack, and they won't have much of a hand. They won't have much of a board after that. And then for 1 mana, I can put this in the combo area, and then remove it from the combo area and get rid of the attack and battle card. So it definitely wins games. It definitely saves me from dying, and I would keep running. I mean, I'm willing to test out the new one, the new green. I think it's a Majin Buu that's a counter. I'd be willing to test it out, but I do like this. For super combos, I went with the Paragus. An alternative to this, if you want to try something different, the better alternative is going to be the green-blue Android super combo. In fact, that might actually work better in this deck build, but I haven't really liked. I like drawing 2 cards more than I like discarding one out of their hand. So moving on to the extra cards that I run. I run 3 copies in the main board. I run 3 copies of Heart, Arrow of Love. I found that my matchup versus the Red Broly BR was pretty much, I'm not going to say impossible, but pretty much a loss.
Kind of an uphill battle.
It was very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. But what made it hard was the blocker Ba is what made it difficult because they could get those out so fast. They get about 2 of those out, and you're struggling. You're not going to get to them. And so I went ahead and put 3 of these in the main board because there's other decks that have had free blockers or early game blockers or whatever. So I went ahead and put these in the main. When you combo with it, you just kill 2 things that are 3 or lower. So yeah, it gets rid of real cheap free blockers. Also gives something 10k, so it does add to the attack. Of course, everyone knows Feet Kamehameha. It's a staple in this deck. Gives crit and plus 15. The other staple in the deck, we're doing 4 of the Sail Kamehamehas. Discards a card out of their hand. Because I am running such a large extra card package, I went ahead and main deck 2 of the blue Android 18s. When you use her in a combo, you can discard one of those extra cards, and she gets a plus 6k bonus on her combo, which is very relevant. It has won me games. Self-Awakeners and little 1-drop guys, I run 4 copies of the Gohan with crit. I run 4 copies of the Dodoria that gains double strike. I run 4 copies of the Zarbuto that gains double strike. The other package I run, overround package, is going to be your Bardox. This is the card that draws 2 and discards 1 to the drop. The discard target for that is mostly going to be the Beerus. This is one of my most favorite green cards. I'm always looking for ways to be able to bring him out. To go with that package, because it's so easy, you'll probably already have a 1-drop on board, and then you play the overwhelmed, you discard the Beers. There's your 3 guys. I play 4 copies of Belmont. This is an amazing card. Kills pretty much anything that doesn't have barrier, and it's also a blocker if you need it to be. Now, the thing that I'm doing that separates this profile from probably all the rest that you've seen, I'm doing a Zarbon package. I feel like it's a very, very good 1 mana way to bring something out that's in the drop. You can discard this off of your overrealm to kind of help get that to happen. And then when you block with it, it takes away their hand. It takes a card out of their hand. A very good play with this is going to be if it's in your opening hand, the very first chance you get, use it as a defensive combo, and then you're already set up ready to go.
Okay.
To go with the Zarbon, I am running 4 copies of the Ribrianne.
Hand control.
Oh yeah, this deck's very hand control. So if you mix, if you tap two energy, you can remove this from the drop, and your opponent has to discard 2 cards. But if you've been being annoying most of the game with Zarbon and keeping them at 5 cards in hand, now they drop down to 3 cards in hand. One Cell Kamehameha, they're down to 2 cards in hand. You've probably easily got 8 in yours. They're not going to win. At that point, they're just not winning. And then, of course, multiples in the drop, you just keep them low every turn, tap 2, tap 2, tap 2, you know. So I love that. It works very well. This is going to be kind of a weird thing. I went ahead and mained 3 of the Vegetas. And basically, this is the card that if you use a counter to untap your energy, you lose an energy and I believe
A life.
A life. Yep. So I went ahead and main deck this because I have such a terrible matchup against blue that I didn't want to wait to side deck against it. I wanted to go ahead and kind of already main for it, which is also the other reason I'm running the hand control so heavy. So I have played against some blue since I've added in, and I have beaten some of that blue since I've added it in. My final card in the deck, I run 1 copy of the Destruction Champa, just to give something double strike. It doesn't come up a lot that I need it, but it has come up and it has worked. It has won games. It's kind of why it's just a one of. If they do manage to survive your leader attack, you can tap an energy, bring out a Zarbon from the drop, swing with it, no negates. I'm at 2 life and it's such a little thing. Combo all the little 5Ks you got in your hand and throw this little double strike on her. And there you go. She might be 60, 70K, but they got to get out. They got to have it or die. So that's pretty much the deck I've been playing with. I really don't see anything in the deck that I would change. I'm personally not going to run the Android Super Combo. I like the Paragus one better. And I do believe the main deck, unless we get some new green cards later on that trump some of the stuff I'm running, I don't think I'm going to change the main at all. So that's it.
All right, man. And there you have it. That is Kevin Davis's Team Gohan deck. It is doing really good in our locals, man. It's doing freaking an amazing job, man. And I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I just won this past weekend, actually.
Yeah, he actually just run this past weekend, so yeah. All right, like I always say, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and always remember, you guys are amazing, and we appreciate you guys. And we will be loading a lot more content than we have been. Peace.